Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my
Obrigadão,
adventures.
tá?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood.
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 That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood. Eu não vou saber falar o nome dele. Guybrush Threepwood.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood.
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security
Caralho,
was
que legal isso.
The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time.
Que legal. Eu gostei desse livro, gente. Tá muito legal.
Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials.
Vocês estão conseguindo ler bem, gente? Eu posso aumentar o tamanho das legendas, tá?
Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. I scraped
É a
together
mesma
a crew.
coisa nos 3.
Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine.
Eu gostei disso aqui, ó, de ele relembrar a história.
LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine.
LeChuck.
My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified.
Mas essa história aqui tá de acordo com a
My
história
first
dele?
ship was the Sea Monkey. Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same.
O cotonete sujo.
You had to brew a special potion just to
Aqui
find
passando
Monkey
pelo mim,
Island.
isso daí me depara com a
I made
foto
some
da Debs
substitutions,
com
but it got
letreiro.
us there just the same.
Escrito Casa das Cuecas e a Debs com o maior sorrisão. Den, lógico, eu tirei uma foto, Den, com o Messi na Casa das Cuecas. Tipo, o que pode ser melhor que isso? Muito bom.
The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear.
A special key era cotonete.
On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the
Dente
locals
podre.
wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other.
Que bonitinho o ratinho, ele tinha um ratinho. Estamos em contato para conseguir um patrocínio. Eu queria muito ser patrocinada pela Casa das Cuecas. Isso é muito legal. Quer dizer, e pelo Messi, né?
We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning
Papapapo.
conclusion to my first big
Papapapo.
adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer.
Cerveja de raiz.
Just trust me, it works, okay? I defeated LeChuck and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical.
Será que a gente casou com a Helene?
These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
Nossa, eu amo esse estilo de desenho. Eu acho tão bonito.
I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets.
Adventures da LucasArts. LucasArts é quem fez esse jogo? Não
Elaine
conheço
always
essa.
seems to know when I need her.
Elaine, que fofo.
I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. The mysterious voodoo lady at the
Dona
International
Voodoo.
House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I.
Eu gostei muito da dublagem disso.
One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. I never
LeChuck,
get
ele não morreu.
The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. I got eaten by a snake. I got buried alive. I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game,
Ele casou com a
set,
Elaine.
matchmaker. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scumbar handle the catering.
Já tô ferrando os outros.
This is the daisy we stomped on together. The wedding traditions are weird.
Tradição de pisar em margarida. Vocês já viram isso?
It's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think.
Eu acho.
I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
Gente, o LeChuck tá tentando roubar nossa esposa. Quer dizer, tava,
The
né?
ultimate
Tentou
insult
roubar nossa
wasn't really
esposa.
ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it? Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time.
Caraca, olha que foda.
LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. LeChuck and I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the
Varíola.
entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have trusted her less.
Morgan. Não dá pra confiar na
The
Morgan.
death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Love did win out in the end.
Esperando na cutscene.
Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my big whoop adventure. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Gente, voodoo funciona.
I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Legal. Nota mental. Conseguir mais papel para o resto das minhas aventuras. Vambora, é isso, gente. Já sabemos tudo. Full Throttle, Day of the Tentacle, Green Fandango, Monkey Island, The Jig, Sam Max, Indiana Jones. Todos adventures muito... muito bons da LucasArts. Assim... Não conheço nenhum. Indiana Jones eu sei quem que é, né? Porque eu sei quem que é, mas o jogo eu nunca vi. Esse Green Fandango, eu vi a Iri jogando, tipo, sei lá, ontem, anteontem. Faz pouco tempo. Eu vou tacar o nome deles tudo aqui. Pra eu dar uma olhada depois, pra ver se eu gosto do estilo deles. Green Fandango eu sei que é antiguinho, né? Que a Iri joga no retrô. É um dia retrô que ela faz. Indiana Jones, que isso? Vamos lá. Um novo jogo, gente. Vambora. Modo casual, toda a história e diversão, com puzzles casuais para jogadores ocupados. Modo difícil, mais puzzles, puzzles mais difíceis, o macaco completo, para veteranos de jogos de aventura que querem tudo. O que eu escolho, gente? Junte. Enjoando Jones. Eu não sei. Assim, eu gosto de puzzle, mas eu não sei o que que é. Eu não sei o que é melhor nesse jogo. Porque aqui diz toda a história e diversão. A maioria foi remasterizada recentemente. O que vocês acham? Você sabe, Varrone, o que é melhor nesse? Eu não sei. É que eu não sei se, tipo, o mais difíceis que ele diz é muito difícil. E o macaco completo, eu não sei o que é o macaco completo. tô com medo de ser muito difícil. Não deve ser muito difícil, então eu vou no difícil. Eu vou no difícil. Vambora, vambora. A gente quer aventura. A gente é maluco. Só pra evitar a frustração pra quem não tem paciência pra puzzle. Prelúdio, uma história inesperada começa. Espero não tapar nada aqui, vamos ver.
Take this, LeChuck! Guybrush, come over here.
Vambora.
Gently now. Remove my mask. Will you promise to stop picking on me? All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next? Let's
Bonito.
goop on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Bonito.
Yeah. Sorry we ran off.
Adoro desenho assim.
You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
Wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on, I saw a scurvy dog shack back there. Scurvy dogs.
Scurvy dogs.
No way, you have to try one.
Não sei o que são
Best
Scurvy
thing you'll ever
dogs.
eat in your life. No fooling. Wow.
Pegaram uma peça?
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Hidratação. Calma que eu tô sem... Que isso?
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Eu tô sem água, Peu. Eu já vou lá buscar mais, tá? Será que é de verdade? Bom dia, flor do dia.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate.
Tá bom. Eu já vou pegar.
No.
Ah, he's dead to the world. Some places
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Scurvy dog. Vamos pegar o Scurvy dog? Que isso? É um cachorro? Deu um
It
aviso.
says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Da casinha?
What should we do next?
we gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
How much
Quanto
is a
custa o
mug of
grog?
grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat
Ah.
it.
Uau, olha esses óculos.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Nada, só porque ela não enxerga. Quanto custam os Scurvy dogs?
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money. that
Meia peça de
grown-ups
8?
use.
Que
You know what a
isso?
piece of 8 is?
Vou pedir 2.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money.
Queremos 2 Scurvy dogs, pés de galinhas, uma caneca de grog. Deixa pra lá. 2 Scurvy
Can we get a
dogs.
couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
Por favor?
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids.
Essa
I'm
também
an
eu
honest
entendo.
businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give
Justo,
them
né?
free
Justo.
food.
Tá, tudo bem.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Tá. Os caras à toa.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
Chucky.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Exhibit removed. Aww. This would be great for apple bobbing. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry.
Mas onde é que é o negócio?
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there. We'll get some scurvy dogs.
Gente, eu não
and then go
entendi. Ele
play
falou
over
pra ir
there.
num lugar que tinha moedinha. Eu não tô achando o lugar das moedinhas.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key. How are we gonna get into the outhouse?
Usually the shops have keys.
É que
Exhibit
difícil.
removed.
Mais um ratinho. Gente, já travei no primeiro puzzle.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run.
Devolva a chave.
I
A
guess
chave
they
da
don't like
casinha.
visitors.
Ah,
Let's
que
go
era a
next door and get scurvy
casinha.
dogs.
Eu tinha entendido que a
Did you
casinha
know you
era
can
outra
keep a scurvy
coisa.
dog?
Quer dizer... Ah, aqui é a chave. Boa. A chave está em uma perna de
Put it
pau.
on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Pera.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Beleza. Agora que eu entendi. Tá, eu tô entendendo como que é o jogo agora.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
In France, they call it good. You unlocked it.
Ótimo. Vambora. E... Tirar o lodo.
Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the
Caraca,
toilet.
gente, olha como que era.
Gross. It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Uma moeda falsa. Pegar.
Fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Ah, ela vai cair no golpe da moeda falsa.
Chucky, why don't you look in the
Que
toilet?
nojo,
No
vou procurar
way.
moedinha na privada.
Okay. Gross. Gross. I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
Vamos ver se deu. Implicar com óculos de novo. Pedir algo pra comer. Não vou implicar que ele não vai querer me vender.
What?
Dois
Can
scurvy
we get a couple of
dogs.
scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
It looks like a piece of 8, if you don't see very well.
Ah, então vamos implicar
I
com
can stand on my
óculos.
head.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine.
Ah, eu acho que não vai precisar tirar o óculos, ele não vai ver, né? Ele é meio ceguinho. Dar a ficha, a peça de 8 para o
What can we get
vendedor.
with this?
Tava no chão do banheiro,
Tastes
né?
like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Perfeito.
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Nossa, que scurvy dog delicioso.
Yum!
Yum.
What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Higiênico.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Será que eu tenho que devolver a chave?
That's where the outhouse key was.
Oi, lindo. Sua mulher tá
I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
Devolvi a chave, acho que não vou precisar dela, né? Lista de afazeres. Ah, não, isso aqui deve ser as missões. Perambular e explorar, encontrar nossos pais de verdade. Não é. Que bonitinho, esse jogo é muito bonitinho. Vamos por ali.
That's my friend Dee.
Eu ia falar que ela é
Hey,
verde, mas ela não é
Chucky,
verde.
what are you jerk faces up to? We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
Vamos ver.
There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Não. Checar a âncora. Vencer o Chuck, alimentar o pato, colocar molho no Scrub Dog. Luta de espadas, trevo de 4 folhas, pedido na Poço dos Desejos. Meu Deus, tem muita coisa a fazer.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good
A
example.
âncora.
You'd know that if you read as much about
Não
anchors
consigo
as I.
falar nada.
Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead.
Ele
The
dormindo,
current bow
gente.
shape design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can
Interessante.
still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other.
Caralho.
That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are
A gente
made
vai
of
ser desse
iron,
jogo
and you have to
inteligente?
recast them like twice a year because they rust.
A gente vai ficar
About
inteligente
30 years ago,
quando terminar
somebody
isso.
thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they
para
could
de
keep
falar.
them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word Nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you
Não,
stop
ela
in the
tem que
middle of the
falar em algum
ocean,
momento,
it's
Marrone.
like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Acabou. Ela parava de falar em algum momento. Ah! Nossa! Isso pra mim é perfeito, gente. Olha isso. Se tivesse em todo o jogo, não tinha nenhum problema.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very. Did you know they were used? They started. Then people noticed what the current. But you can on a modern. That's to prevent the little most ink about the. Oh, but the word they're called that because yeah.
Tinha que para uma corrida.
Hey, Chucky.
O jogo era bem diferente.
Wanna race?
Eu acho que sim.
You're on.
Os antigos são
Oh,
muito
this-
diferentes, o estilo do desenho.
2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
Ah, não valeu.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Next time for sure.
Eu preciso vencer. Era só clicar e eu não
You up
consegui.
for another race?
You're on. I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Nossa, eu fui igual um funguete. Que isso, amigo? Eu olhei tudo? Olhei. Casal.
Excuse me.
Yes?
A gente pode pode pegar um pouco de pão para alimentar o pato?
We have some of your bread to feed the duck.
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Vocês podem pedir que são nossos pais de novo?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Os caras são muito chatos, gente. Pega pão.
Hey, hands off!
I have an extra.
That's our bread!
Ah, chata.
I want to feed the duck. Don't feed the duck.
Ah,
I want to feed the duck. What's this red glob on the ground?
That's
Sorvete.
ketchup. It's supposed to be
É ketchup.
really good with scurvy dogs. You should put that on your scurvy dog.
foda-se. Foda-se.
Did you know?
It smells bad.
Gostou? A arte era mais estilo Scooby-Doo, acho que sim. E aí, irmão do Maison? Boa noite. Por que o jogar LOL tá tão caro? Ah, isso que existe a opção de jogar LOL, irmão do Maison. Você não tá entendendo. Ainda que existe uma
At
opção.
home, I've got a collection of old
Como é que
scurvy
você
dog
tá, irmão do
sticks
Maison?
that fills
Tudo
a
bem?
whole shoebox.
O cine às 22? É, entre 22, 22 e 30, como sempre. Era a placa.
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. As if. Let's look for a four-leaf clover.
Procurar.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Achei? Achei! Easy Gamers. Fácil.
Awesome.
There was still
É bom
one
demais,
left.
cansada, mas
Darn.
tá bom. Faculdade de trabalho consome demais, por isso eu sumi nos últimos meses. Entendo perfeitamente, o irmão do Maison. Mas se você tá bem, então tá
I
tudo
went some
ótimo, que
hiccups
bom.
for 4 days straight.
O que ela tá fazendo?
Do you like to hunt for four-leaf clovers?
Esse joguinho
Yeah,
aqui tá bem
I
legal.
leave them where they are and take the extra leaves off. I want things to be even.
Caralho, ela acaba com os trevos de 4 folhas, ela deixa de 3. Ela tá descendo soluço.
Let's be frank. You can
Ah, e
never
era só
hope
ele
to beat
saber que
me.
não é
No
peixe.
way! You'll never catch up to
Meu
my
Deus.
level.
I win.
I win.
Uh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Tem
Well,
que contar pra
anyway,
ele,
that
Norby, o
was fun.
segredo.
Your sword is as sharp as a banana.
I'll still tear you down to
Caraca, a
size.
gente tá jogando com os Scooby
I
Dogs.
sure won that one.
In your dreams.
Vamos ver as
You play
missões.
like kids.
Nós somos kids.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
I should
Posso
find a
dos
coin to
desejos.
throw in.
Uma moeda aqui, ó.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Gente, faz um wish. Desejo que o Chuck tenha um bigode. Desejo que a Dee desapareça. Desejo uma planta legal. Outro Scooby Dog. Ou falar ao contrário. O que vocês querem, gente? Queria dizer não, mas dia 21 do próximo mês completa 2 anos de follow. Muito bom. Ô, irmão do Maison, vem aí pra gente comemorar mês que vem. Irmão do Maison, mês que vem a gente vai ter aniversário de 2 anos do canal, irmão do Maison. Espero que você apareça. Vai ser no sábado e domingo. Gente, qual é o final de semana? E aí, Chuckpin, boa noite, tudo bem? Ô, Axiner, eu falei pro... Quem resgatou o Peu? Eu tô sem água no copo, mas assim que terminar eu juro que eu vou beber, tá? Eu prometo. Língua do Peu ao contrário. Bigode. Só se for o bigode do Tony Homem. Que isso? Não sei o que vocês querem, gente. O bigode? Vamos, bigode.
I wish Chucky had a mustache.
Ele vai ter um bigode.
Ah! Oh!
Tá com bigode mesmo. Ah, sumiu. Legal. Mas assim tem água. Acabou, eu bebi tudo. Será que tem mais?
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing?
Ele
Kids these
acessa.
days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I
Mãe
have half
Eterna
a
não
mind
foi
to give you a
banida.
piece of my mind.
Não,
And I've
gente.
got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Muitos insultos,
Blah,
luta
blah,
de
blah.
espadas com isso.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Para!
Blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Corre. Alimentar o pato. Conseguimos? Seria da hora no aniversário ter uns jogos do começo. Eu não tinha pensado nisso. Verdade.
In France, they call a scurvy dog.
It looks full.
Vou ficar com o pão. Gostoso. Gostoso?
Yuck! I don't
Uma
think
boa
that was
ideia.
ketchup.
Whoops.
Vamos ver, Fizemos tudo. Vamos ver, irmão do mais, eu gostei, vou pensar pra gente fazer.
That was cool. I wish I had another coin.
Será que eu não,
This place is fun.
será que eu não consigo outra moeda?
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if. Excuse me.
Would you boys mind letting us enjoy our day in peace?
Acho que... Não, não
Thanks.
tem outra moeda. Nossa, que destreza, irmão do mais. Isso aí era muita maldade. Foi muito difícil. Nossa, a dificuldade que eu tinha pros bosses, pelo amor de Deus.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids. Having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have
Scurvy
toenails and stuff in
dogs.
them. Ugh, I read about
Nossa, vocês se juntavam pra
More
fazer a
adventures.
tristeza das
We
minhas
just did
plays,
Big
né?
Whoop.
Que eu já era
Big whoop.
ruim.
Oh,
Aí quando eu fazia
boy.
alguma coisa boa,
That
vocês vinham
takes
e
me back.
cancelavam
I like it
tudo.
when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You
Inclusive
guys
o
always
Jojo
make up
hoje
the
não
craziest
apareceu
stuff
aí.
for the ending of that
Você
story.
viu que ele é o nosso novo
But you
mascote,
can't
irmão
just
do
change it
Maison?
around. That's not how
Olha,
storytelling works.
manda
A lot of
emote
your
do
stories
Jojo.
don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Aí,
Well,
ó.
like, there's this one that you
Jojo é o
call the
nosso
secret of
mascote.
Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks.
aqui
I thought you
também.
liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the
Fofinho,
real
né?
one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids,
Mascote,
let me tell you a story
mascote.
that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should
Passear
go
com a minha
with them.
tarântula.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I
Segredo
had
da
to get
ilha.
it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Caraca! Muito obrigada aí pela inscrição de presente! Oh, muito bom! Você viu, irmão do Maison? Agora sim. Agora você pode usar os emotes do Jojo por aí onde você quiser. E seja bem-vindo de volta ao porão, irmão do Maison. Não há mais escapatória. Boa noite. Valeu, Zomaxiner. Muito obrigada. Muito bom, muito bom. Manda hype, manda amor, manda tudo. Tem que criar uma exclamação Jojo. Irmão do Maris, a gente colocou emotes novinhos no começo desse mês. Agora você já tem todos. Ó, eu vou mandar aqui os emotes. Não sei. Pog. A gente tem um monte de emotes novos. Emotes novos. Muito nostálgica, eu gostei dela. Eu nunca tinha ouvido e já gostei. Essa imagem deve ser do jogo antigo, né? Lembra bem o mais antigo. Muito bom. Zerou? Zeramos. Parte 1. Um lugar familiar.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi.
Caralho, a gente tá na história que ele tá contando pro filho.
In a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on.
Corujinha.
But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with
Jogar
LeChuck?
os primeiros vai reconhecer tudo
LeChuck's
isso.
here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Eu achei que aquele molequinho loiro, pequenininho, era ele quando criança. Não tinha pensado que era o filho dele. LeChuck raptou minha esposa. Ele é um pirata, zumbi, fantasma, malvado, terror dos mares. Nós temos sido inimigos por toda a minha carreira. Ele roubou todas as minhas melhores ideias. Eu estou montando a minha expedição. Minha. Eu vou falar que ele raptou minha esposa.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue
Minha
herself?
esposa,
That's
uai.
not the point.
Ele é um pirata, zumbi, fantasma, malvado, terror dos mares. Cadê esse aqui?
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag.
Salafrário,
A
nefasto.
depraved, ruthless villain.
Falastrão, um vilão depravado.
Not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
Ele rouba todas as minhas melhores
That guy
ideias.
steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me.
Temos sido inimigos por toda a minha
We've
carreira.
been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny.
My
He said
nemesis.
the
Eu não
same
sabia
thing
essa
about
expressão.
you.
My nemesis, eu gostei. Estou montando a minha expedição. Minha.
Mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just
Ora.
as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks.
Huh.
Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
É uma mini sentinela.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Conversar mais.
Shouldn't you be on your way to the Scum Bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
Well, I was just about to head down there.
Observar
I
o
could stare at
fogo.
this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Para as docas. Nossa, gente, olha a animação desse jogo. Olha que lindo o desenho. Sério, que foda, que legal. É uma felicidade imensa ver o crescimento do canal e ver que, mesmo em 2 anos, continua devs de sempre. Sempre me sinto em casa quando venho aqui passando meses sumido. Ah, eu fico muito feliz, o irmão do Maison. Fico muito feliz. Eu gosto... Ah, eu acho tão bom quando vem um pessoal assim das antigas, sabe? Fico muito feliz de depois de tanto tempo a gente ainda ter contato. E eu entendo muito esse de às vezes não conseguir aparecer e tal. Eu também tenho meses que eu não fiz nem live, irmão do Max. Eu fiquei uns 6 meses que nem live eu fiz. Esqueci que eu era streamer. Mas eu gosto muito de estar aqui, é muito bom.
She's dedicated to dedication.
Que bom. Eu tô louca pro aniversário de 2 anos do canal, vai ser muito legal.
Oops, I almost forgot to duck into the scum bar to ask the pirate leaders to back my expedition.
É aqui, Bar Scum.
Some things never change. The scum bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Pirata de Araque. Vamos lá. Me sinto assim. Pera, o que eu falei? Gente, eu esqueci o que eu falei. Não me lembro. Ah, que eu fiquei sem fazer live? Sim. Eu fiquei uns meses, assim, meio parada, mas... Nós estamos aqui agora, é o que importa. E você também tá aqui agora, irmão do mais. Então é isso que importa. Irmão do mais, eu nunca vou esquecer o dia que a gente tava jogando Don't Starve. E aí você entrou no mundo, e aí tava de noite, aí tinha aranhas, e aí eu fui te salvar e eu matei a gente.
Yo-ho! I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Perguntar pra todo mundo.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Sim.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Ó, livro de cartas de curiosidades
It's a book for storing
colecionáveis.
collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Roubar. Nos fundos do Bar Scum. Ah.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe. Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their
São
table.
esses?
In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're
Aspalho.
the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Não sabia que havia ocorrido uma mudança na chefia. Onde são os 3 homens mais velhos que costumavam ficar aqui? Com vocês que eu devo falar sobre o financiamento de uma
Is
expedição?
it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are
Eu sou...
exactly?
Eu não sei o nome dele. Me chamo Guybrush Threepwood. Vocês já devem ter ouvido falar de mim. Sou um investimento seguro que vocês estavam esperando. Apenas um humilde pirata, não merecedor de estar em sua augusta presença. Não, a gente é Guybrush Threepwood. Já devem ter ouvido falar de mim.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's
Uh-huh.
like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her
Quem me
plunder
conhece?
stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Não é exatamente uma incursão, exatamente. É uma incursão. Estou indo atrás do segredo da Ilha dos
I'm
Macacos.
going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
É um tesouro de valor monetário incalculável, é um tesouro de valor cultural. O segredo é um dos grandes mistérios da humanidade que ainda precisa ser resolvido. É um projeto pessoal meu. Eu realmente quero encontrá-lo. Não. O segredo é um dos grandes mistérios.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Humilhados, né? É isso.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but
A
hear me
trilha
out.
sonora tá bem legal, as musiquinhas. Vocês ao menos considerariam me adiantar alguns fundos? Eu poderia fazer valer a pena se vocês me ajudassem a conseguir uma tripulação. Vocês pelo menos poderiam me dizer onde conseguir um navio? Uma tripulação.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Caramba! Com um pouco de suporte posso resolver tudo. Vocês pelo menos podem me dizer onde conseguir um navio. Se não pegarem essa oportunidade, LeChuck vai pegá-la no seu lugar.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with
Eu
that
sou
idea is
errada.
that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do
Fine.
this on my own. If
A
I
gente
can't buy
faz
a ship,
sozinho.
I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes.
A gente consegue.
I like the old pirate leaders better.
Não sei, gente. Eu preciso ir lá de novo. Depois de ser humilhado, vamos voltar aqui o que tem. Era bom.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe.
É uma cozinha?
How you
É,
been?
né? Tudo na paz.
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming
Meu Deus, eu
in.
nem paguei o cara. Ela está bem ainda inteira, ainda no serviço público, combatendo o escorbuto. Estraguei nosso aniversário, nós ficamos longe um do outro mais do que eu gostaria. Mas está bem ainda inteira.
She's good. No pieces missing.
Kids yet?
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
A atmosfera no bar está diferente. Os novos líderes são os manés. Eu mencionei que estou indo atrás do segredo da Ilha dos Macacos. Acho que estou ouvindo o inspetor de saúde. Os novos líderes são os mané.
Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
A atmosfera do bar está diferente.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hello,
Hey.
Spa! Good night. Eu mencionei que estou indo atrás do segredo da Ilha
Did
dos
I mention I'm going
Macacos.
to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is
Eu vou ter que
LeChuck's.
roubar o navio,
Even
navio
better.
do
Two birds
Netchuck.
with one
Do
stone.
Netchuck.
Bold. I like your thinking.
How's everything? I'm good. É, good, né? But Bioshock didn't save my save. And then we had to start again. Acho que estou ouvindo o inspetor de saúde. Continue bom
Keep up the good
trabalho.
work.
Thanks. Will do.
Vamos preencher isso aqui? Nos fundos do bar tem a cozinha. Perfeito. Alimentos
Food is more
podres.
exciting when you can smell the risk.
Vermes.
Active little guys, aren't they?
Really? Yes. But only what I played yesterday. Yes, only yesterday.
Looks like a mugshot.
Cara, gaivota.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Short part? A small? Yes, a party. Yeah, tomorrow I will try to play again and save the game a little bit more.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend
Like
I was
on
really
different
considering
slots.
this.
You know?
What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
And then today we finished Road 96. Now we're playing Return to Monkey Island. Completei as 3 provações, derretei o pirata fantasma, solucionei diversos enigmas. Tenho um ótimo senso de humor e gosto de longas caminhadas. Gosto de segurar meu fôlego por 10 minutos.
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Really?
Really?
Well, it's been a while, but I could probably still do 10 minutes on a good day.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties
Gastei o
from
fist.
San Domingo to
Tô inventando o
Venezuela.
jogo?
I'm an expert in 17
Sugestões, ô
forms of
queridos. Ou eu vejo outras
hand-to-hand
pessoas jogando,
combat,
acho
3 of
legal e
which I
quero
invented.
jogar.
I served with Bellamy, Teach, and
Nossa,
Roberts
gente, calma.
before
Eu
they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Que eu sou tão fácil? Como assim, Rabis? You play a lot of games, I really like that. Yeah! We like to play... I like to play different games. And I like when people suggest games.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Gastei a minha tentativa de persuasão falando que eu tranco o fôlego por 10 minutos.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Que ninguém é muito pra mim. Ela pediu meu número que eu faço assim? Ué, mas qual é o problema? Qual o número, ué? By the way, about the jersey of Brazil. The jersey? So I'm ready for the World Cup to support them. What is jersey of Brazil? O que é jersey, gente? Jersey... O que é jersey? Lê navio?
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate
Nossa,
on
ele
the
não vai
8
trabalhar
seas.
pro LeChuck.
Equal opportunity
Ah,
employer.
camisa! Ah,
Looking
nice.
for a job? Step this
Olha que
way.
legal.
The clipboard
Eu
in your
sou
hand says you're the
eu
quartermaster.
support
The crew says
Brasil.
I'm the quartermaster.
Consegue mais
Clipboard
torcer pro
doesn't get a
Brasil.
vote.
Football jersey. Oh, that's very
You
nice.
look like a guy without many options.
We are planning
You
to
want a job?
watch
Sort of snobby.
Brazil
But
games
just an
on
equal
Discord
opportunity
together.
employer. Even humans
I will
are
have-
mostly tolerated.
I don't know how to say, like a break on work to watch the games. Adoraria ser um marujo, você não tem um cargo de chefia. Mas você não tem nenhum cargo de chefia? Tô montando minha própria expedição.
No thanks. I'm getting my own
Eu não
expedition.
vou trabalhar pro
Suit
LeChuck.
yourself. I'm here if you change
Gente, eu
your
acho que eu vou ter
mind.
que trabalhar pro
Count
LeChuck.
Jordan. We sail with the tide.
Grog.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Tem uma carta.
No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
Vou achar outra coisa. I don't like soccer, but I love Brazil, so yeah, I will support. I don't like soccer at all, but I want Brazil to win because we want the Hexa. Yes, Hexa, gente. Esse é o ano do Hexa, caralho. My brother bought the purple one with Jaguar. This one, I think it's really pretty. I saw. My friend also bought it. Nossa, eu falo tudo travado, gente. Debs bilingue, tudo travado, irmão do mais, tudo travado. Very hard to speak. Morgan Le Fay apareceu pela primeira vez, hein? Varrone! Ô Varrone, você tá aí? Ô Varrone, você saberia como a Morgan Le Fay apareceu a primeira vez? Até meu Open English ontem, eu não sei mais falar inglês, muito difícil. dormir, já gastei tudo. Hoje eu já tô mais lento. É Hexa em inglês? Eu não sei, espero que seja Hexa. Eu falei Hexa. Tá, eu já vou. A pizza tá pronta, gente. Eu vou fechar. Eu vou parar por aqui. Será que o jogo salvou? Salvar. Oh, eu adorei o jeito de salvar.
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard.
Beleza.